I got a question for each and every one of you. Do you guys understand you will lose your job one day? There is a great chance that you or I will one day lose our jobs. It's not a question of if you will lose your job, but when you will lose your job. So some of you guys are still out there pussyfooting around, procrastinating with your bills, your debts, not saving any money, saying, I'll start investing at this point in time, or I'll start investing at this point in time, or I'll start paying down my debts at this point in time. You are already behind the eight ball. Already behind the eight ball. You're already behind. And you're still procrastinating on taking action. There's a good chance I could lose my job, guys. I mean, we have never shut down a travel stop, but there's a good chance. But I could do something stupid and lose my job. I don't think I will, but it could happen. I just hit 15 years in December. It could happen, but I don't think it'll happen. But it could happen, if I do something stupid that I know I shouldn't do. But there's a good opportunity that each and every one of us could lose our jobs. Guys, and if you're not prepared to lose your job, no one is going to feel sorry for you. Absolutely no one is going to feel sorry for you if you lose your job. Because you know why? Because everybody else is trying to survive themselves. They don't have time to worry about other grown adults and their financial well-being. It's up to you. That is strictly up to you. So if you're procrastinating, pussyfooting around, playing around with this debt, not saving any money, not investing any money, keep procrastinating, saying I'm gonna do it at this time. I'm gonna do it at this time. Guess what, guys? That time never comes. You gotta take action now. Today. You need to put a plan together today. And one of the reasons, guys, I wanted to have this conversation is because of the video I made yesterday about GM laying off 1,100 individuals at their Factory Zero plant outside Detroit. Those individuals worried about their jobs, worried how they're going to pay their bills. And like I said, I don't feel sorry for those individuals. You working for General Motors, you make a good penny. And if you have not saved any money, invested any money, not contributed the max to your 401k, and not gotten out of debt, that's your problem. That's your issue. Again, nobody's going to feel sorry for you. So yesterday, guys, I live in the state of Indiana, right? So my water company is Indiana American Water, right? So right now they are going around replacing all of the older water meters with newer advanced water meters with better technology, right? So I was having small talk with the meter repairman guy who was switching out my water meter in my home. And he told me, he said, I know exactly where they're going with this. They're putting more technology into these water meters. So now they don't have to get out the vehicles to read the meters, inside or outside the house. They can just drive the neighborhood and get your reading through Wi-Fi or some type of technology they have, right? He said eventually what's going to happen is they're not going to need meter readers anymore. He knows what water meter readers will be losing jobs pretty soon, probably within the next couple of years. But he said he's at retirement age, so he's getting ready to retire in the next couple of years anyway. But he told me he knows this is where the water company is going, because he says they've already been taught about getting enough technology in the water meters to where they can eventually read the meters from the home office and then just send you your bill. They'll have no need for meter readers anymore. So as technology gets more advanced, guys, AI gets more advanced, people are going to lose jobs. Like I said, it's not a matter of if you're going to lose your job, it's a matter of when you are going to lose your job. He said they have already stopped pensions at the water company. Pensions are no more. If you don't get into the 401k program and save, you're shit out of luck. There's no more pensions with the water company. Those that were with the company prior to 5 years ago, they were grandfathered in and they would get pensions. But individuals that were hired into the water company after 2021, I believe, because he said 5 years ago, there's no more pensions in the water company. You have to save throughout in your 401k. And if you don't save enough money, shit out of luck. He said they've surely but surely started cutting benefits to the water company workers. Guys, this is where America is going right now. And if individuals are sitting back, not reading the room and seeing what's going on in today's climate with today's jobs, and you're not taking action on saving, investing, building assets, and getting out of debt, then you're already behind the eight ball. You're already behind the eight ball. You're already fucked. Already. You're already behind. Already behind. Jobs are being eliminated every single day. In my travel center, for instance, we have different vendors that sell products inside of our travel centers. We sell Coke, we sell Pepsi, we sell Monsters, we sell Red Bull, Hostess, Little Debbie, Frito-Lay, different chip brands. We've had 2 vendors close up shop within the last month. 2 vendors have closed up shop. Went out of business. Thousands of people have lost jobs. And these are well-known vendors. Thousands of people have lost jobs over the last couple months because, these vendors, they did business nationally in all type of stores. They've closed up. They've closed shop. They've closed shop. Thousands of people have lost jobs. So guys, you got to understand what's going on right now. And like I said, we got to read the room and know what's going on. AI is taking jobs. Jobs are just shedding people in favor of AI. We're getting, like in our restaurants right now, we're getting kiosks are going to be inserted into our restaurant now. Every restaurant is going to have a couple kiosks. Guess what that's going to mean? Less labor that we can use. You get kiosks, you get less labor. Because guess what? People can put their own orders in the restaurants. Guys, you got to understand what's going on in the world right now. You got to understand what's going on. You got to understand what's going on, and you got to make sure you get prepared. Because if not, you're going to lose your job, and you're going to be asked out. You're going to be up creek without a damn paddle. And nobody's going to be there to help because you didn't handle your financial business. So guys, I just wanted to drop this little knowledge on you guys real quick. Get prepared. Because the question is not if you're going to lose your job. The question is when you're going to lose your job. So guys, remember to like this video, share the video, and most important, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, Frank Talks Money. And with that, guys, always remember, financial decisions you make today will impact your financial life tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Frank Talks Money. I'm out here.